Tom Duffin spent 3 days following the haar around Edinburgh in a bid to get the stunning pictures. He chased the natural phenomenon, which occurs when warm air passes over the North Sea, in the Scottish capital last week. The 55-year-old, who lives in the capital, said haar presents rare gifts and magical moments for a photographer. He said, "Last week I planned a sunset shoot of Edinburgh from the middle of a field in Midlothian, using a very long telephoto lens. When I arrived at my spot I didn't stop, as the haar had swept in and smothered all chances of a view to the city. Driving south, I eventually caught the leading edge of the cloud as I climbed Sutra Hill. The view takes in all of Midlothian, Edinburgh and East Lothian." Read more 15 words which can only be used to describe the Scottish weather, but that night the cloud stretched all the way over and beyond Fife, with only the Pentland Hills able to stretch above the waves. The next day Tom noticed most of the city was obscured by the haar except the iconic castle, which was sitting exposed above the fog. Tom snapped some sunset pictures before he raced to his car and drove to Arthur's Seat, where he walked up to get a perfect view of the castle. Two men who had ventured up the crags for a sunset beer were persuaded by Tom to feature in one of the stunning pictures. He added, "I persuaded two strangers to stand really still on the edge of the cliff, while I took 30-second-long exposure photos from my tripod. In the future, if I'm asked why I bother wheezing up hills in the dark and the damp, again and again, I'll just show them this image. As I turned to go down, the full moon appeared out of the haar at the end of the crags, so inevitably another hour was spent trying to capture the scene."